Hey everyone, welcome to the attic. My name is Uniform Bread, and this is bad.
Go to your house, mashed potatoes.
Today on This Is Bad, I thought it'd be cool to look at the first infomercial ever aired and the recipe featured in it using the Vitamixer. This infomercial is from 1949 featuring the Popper Bernard. That's right, the Popper Bernard, making
The Vitamix health cocktail.
And there's not a lot of ways I can describe this infomercial to you. The best is that it's very, very dated. And with that, I think we're just going to go right into it. This intro reminds me of Looney Tunes. I think it's going to be good.
Ladies and gentlemen, in presenting Home Miracles for 1950, I'm going to give you a demonstration of one of the most wonderful machines that was ever invented, the Vitamix machine, and I'm going to talk to you on the most vital subject that concerns you and your family, and that is health.
Okay, very fair.
Without health, you're a miserable failure. You'll lose your wealth, you'll lose your job, you'll lose your income, and you'll lose your life.
Fair enough, man. All right. I guess if I lost my health, I'd be dead.
The recipe on page 9 calls us the Vitamix health cocktail. Now, before I put in the carrot, I have a patriotic duty to perform. I happen to be the president of the Natural Foods Institute, as you know. And we are trying to teach the mothers of America exactly what the Red Cross and the Parent Teachers Association are trying to put over, and that is that you must, mother, you must change the diet of your family, or America is going blind.
I guess it's up to the mothers. To save us from blindness.
Do you know right now in America that 1/2 of us children at all are looking through a pane of glass? Do you know right now in America that half of America 27 years of age and over hasn't got a tooth in their mouth? Call up your dentist. He'll say, yes, you can come over 7 weeks from next Friday. There's so many ahead of you.
You're telling me nutrition was so bad during the 1950s that most people 27 years of age did not have a tooth in their mouth.
Do you know that 1/3 of the American children 12 years of age haven't got a tonsil in their throat? And we had 1 million boys go before the draft board in our last World War, and 460,000 of them were rejected.
Why is that a bad thing? It's not. That's a good thing.
Think of it. Brigadier General Louis B. Hershey says it's a national disgrace that 90% of those boys were rejected because of malnutrition. In other words, at the dining room table. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll show you why those conditions exist. You know, there's almost 1/2 the American women who can't nurse their baby. They have to ask a doctor if they can nurse their baby. There isn't another living animal that has to ask such a question. But the mother is not feeding herself right in order to make the milk and the quality that the child should have. So the doctor says, give it orange juice, cod liver oil, purees of vegetables, and she does. Until the kid gets old enough to come to the table, then when the doctor isn't looking, she says to that little child, you don't need minerals and vitamins anymore. So she throws the whole works out the window.
I can't believe that they would actually try and blame tooth decay, blindness, and inflamed tonsils all on just mother's cooking. Maybe it was that bad at the time, like it just tasted that bad to where it was like, yeah, it's obviously bad first. But I can't fully believe that.
And the first meal she gives that child is one of the most demineralized, devitalized foods you can possibly give him, which is mashed potatoes. Think of it. Half of America living on mashed potatoes today. You come to my house, mashed potatoes. I go to your house, mashed potatoes. We go over to the restaurant, mashed potatoes. Over to the hotel, the cafeteria.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Why, the mothers are even teaching their little children, the coming cooks of America, to do this thing. The God of heaven, when he made that potato, he placed 8 minerals and 5 vitamins in the skin of the potato and next to the skin. He placed the starch, the carbohydrate here, and a small amount of protein. That's the part they take away from him to get diabetes.
Bullshit. Bullshit. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. The starch isn't in just one part of the potato, just in the tip. Oh my God. It would make my whole life cooking a lot easier if all the starch was just in one spot of the potato.
There's only one way to eat that potato if you want your family to have eyes and teeth and tonsils, and that's to put it in the oven and bake it and eat the skin and all. But no, Mama said Daddy doesn't have any teeth. He can't eat the skin. And she doesn't have any teeth. She can't eat the skin. And the reason they don't have any teeth is because they didn't eat the skin.
Why can't they eat the skin if they don't have any teeth? Like, can't they just knife it down a little bit or tear it up or eat it? Just, I guess that'd be kind of weird to just suckle on it.
So she takes a knife.
Papa's going to war.
And she peels off those 8 minerals and 4 vitamins as if they were poison. Oh, get a Vitamix machine, my dear people. Get a Vitamix machine. Quit kidding your family, Mother, and see that those minerals and vitamins go where they belong, into the bloodstream, and build eyes and teeth and tonsils and nerves and health.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe they're allowed to actually advertise like this.
And we're going to turn on the machine, on to low and then to high. And we're going to cut in this carrot. And we'll drink that carrot just exactly like malted milk, putting into the bloodstream, instead of the kitchen sink, every mineral and every vitamin. The next one I'm putting in, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the finest sources of calcium. The old hen eats the wheat and the corn. She takes from the grain a natural calcium and secretes it and forms the shell of that egg. It has been pre-digested by the hen. And if you can break it up sufficiently, you have the finest source of calcium for expectant mothers. So we're going to crack this egg, and we'll throw in the protein, but we'll also throw in the shell and all.
Eating the shell of an egg can cause illnesses such as salmonella. So, yeah, now I'm actually pretty scared to drink this dish.
And the God of heaven, the great chemist of the universe, stores those 8 minerals and 4 vitamins in the skin of the apple.
Okay, an apple, that's not gonna be too bad. That should be pretty good, even with the skin in there. I don't think I'm gonna hate the apple.
He places the pectin in the peel. He places the laxative in the peel. The hand of God. He takes the paintbrush of old Mother Nature, and for 5 months he labors, building the most healthful fruit, the most beautiful fruit, painting every apple on that tree. Oh, what a wonderful artist. But it falls in the hand of a woman with a paring knife. And she says, God doesn't know how to make apples. I do. My cookbook tells me how to make apples. And in 1 minute, that woman deliberately destroys, unmakes what God made.
Man, this guy hates women. Like he fucking hates women.
Then you cut in the apple core, seeds and all.
Oh God, apple seeds are poisonous. Now, you have to eat like a bucket full of them, and he put the core in there. This is just, this is not gonna be good at all.
Raisins, loaded with iron and calcium. It's a sugar that was in the Garden of Eden, made by God Almighty. So I'm going to put in a wonderful protein, the monkey's beefsteak, peanuts, 1 pint of celery juice, which is 40% sodium, to dissolve the inorganic substance in your joints.
40% sodium, a pint of celery juice? That's more than like 100 times the daily intake of sodium you should ever have. What are the effects of that? Enlarged heart muscle, headaches, kidney disease, osteoporosis, strokes, heart failure, high blood pressure, kidney stones, stomach cancer. You'd think he'd be a little bit more worried about these things happening.
Now I'll turn this machine off right now, and we're going to pour this off. And I want you to notice, ladies and gentlemen, as I pour this, that there isn't any seed, no pulp, no eggshell. It is all completely liquefied, ready to go into your bloodstream and build eyes, build teeth, build tonsils, build nerves, build health.
Even if that was true, there's no way with this film quality that anyone would have been able to tell at the time and now. I still can't even tell. There's no way to tell if there's any seeds. I can't prove them wrong. I guess I gotta do it myself. Okay, so I gathered all the ingredients from the video that I could kind of muster out. He said that he added banana and pineapple juice, as well as the orange juice and a mixture of water. And I got some spinach, cucumber, carrot, celery, all the works. I also didn't forget about Mr. Egg, beefsteak, and raisins. And hopefully with the prep, it'll be pretty easy. All we have to do is put it in the blender, and then we'll be done. And we can eat it. Or drink it, I guess. Drink it. Oh God, this is gonna be bad.
Now I'm going to show you how you can grind your wheat.
Gotta follow his procedure as well.
I'm going to add just a little water with a little orange juice in it.
His carrot was definitely a little bit bigger than mine, so I'm gonna do the whole carrot for this one.
And we'll drink that carrot just exactly like malted milk.
You know, it also doesn't really matter if I get any shell in there from this because, yeah, it's in. And I'm gonna go ahead and get it a little bit blended, just so it doesn't have to try and work through everything.
The old hen eats the wheat and the corn. She takes from the grain a natural calcium and secretes it and forms the shell of that egg. The finest fruit. Oh, how the God of heaven loved America when he placed in our soil the elements that grow the old apple tree.
Just like Papa said, that's the whole core, baby. The whole core.
And sure enough, there's the seed, the vitamin E, the vitamin the little worm knows enough to get, and does get, in order to raise a family of baby worms.
Get the monkey's beefsteak out.
A wonderful protein, the monkey's beefsteak.
That's about 3 handfuls. 3 small handfuls, I guess.
Say, when you put them in the thermos bottle, you'll be sure that they're sweetened with raisins, and you'll be building red blood.
It's green now. Dude, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Give it a smell, man.
I don't even watch it. Looks like it's like spoiled milk. This curdling process towards the top. You can see all the eggshell.
He said skin on and seeds in. So. Okay. Actually, I think we need a little bit more celery in there. Papa Bernard was we really need to, make sure we don't get arthritis and definitely get our celery. Or else we'll get arthritis and then we'll have to drink a pint of celery juice. I didn't think it was gonna look as bad as the chicken pudding, but I already know that it looks bad. Oh God. I can see the shell. I can see shell already. Oh no. God.
Looks like the banana actually helped thicken it up a little bit.
It looks like the drink has dandruff.
Yeah.
beast. Okay, we're gonna get this. Oh God. And sort of do a little bit of an unveiling. I just have to dip the lid. It smells kind of like a smoothie. Okay.
Just put it in the glass.
Now I want you to notice as I pour this. No skin, no shell, no pulp. That is all vitamin. That is all healthy. That is all healthy for you. Yeah. And like Papa said, you can share this with your whole family. You know, get home from work. Wife brings you a nice tall glass of a health cocktail. To a healthy family.
Yeah, to vitamins.
The blender made it a little warm.
Oh God.
It kind of tastes like nothing. Yeah, I don't know. What has it? Oh, I crunched the shell.
Yeah, no, I have crunch.
The crunch comes in. Oh.
When you told me the ingredients going into this, I was like, doesn't sound that bad, but it is so bad that I really can't describe it in words. It's eggshell in it.
There's so much of the eggshell that's just crushed up.
It's like if you had like a 3-year-old and for whatever reason you had let them use the blender despite everything else wrong with that scenario already, and they made you a shake. I imagine that this would be the health shake that this 3-year-old could come up with.
It's like if you can get like a close-up of this, there's like carbonized, there's bubbles just all around.
It feels like my teeth are breaking and I'm chewing on my broken teeth. Like, it is.
Oh, I got a lot of peanut.
If you want like the cucumber to be like a saving grace, like a nice refreshing taste, but it's actually like the back half, like ass kicker, like right up on the end. It's like, well, this isn't that bad, and then the cucumber taste kind of pours in while you're crunching on what feels like your own teeth.
It's like it's stuck in my
a slap
throat.
in the face.
It's stuck in my throat.
How much of this are we supposed to drink? I don't know if I can drink all.
I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink whatever you don't. It feels like a meal. You know, it feels like I'm eating something, which is good. That they have this for dinner as an option. I don't know. Is this how they make baby food?
I think the idea that there's zero pulp and eggshell in this. I mean, even though it's broken down very well.
Blender did as best as she could.
It is all still definitely there, ready, thick, eggshelly, sandy feeling.
Oh yeah, don't forget the skin. That is there. Pretty bitter. Come on, man.
Yeah, just.
You're at the party, man. You gotta play catch up.
Yeah. I'm going to. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate
it. Thank you for having me here. Thank you for letting me, you know.
If you want, I can box this up for you to take home.
Not gonna tell you to pour it down the drink, but find something for it, you know.
Okay.
I do not want it.
So, some final thoughts. If I had to put this on a scale to like 1 to 5, 5 being absolutely awful, I'd never drink this even if I got home from a long day and it's the only thing I had in the fridge. I'm gonna leave it in the fridge until it goes bad. I don't think it got all the way through to me, but I can see even bigger chunks just at the bottom of my glass. And I know that there's gonna be even more bigger chunks at the bottom of there. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it all. That's just for the sake of my own health. But I knew that going into this, I'm gonna try and finish this glass, and I'm gonna try and finish that glass. I'm gonna give this one the Vitamix health cocktail from the 1950s recipe I'm gonna give it a 4. This is a fight. This is a fight for sure. Alright, there's that one. Hey, let's see how much of this one I can get down. Oh. Okay, with that, I want to thank you all for watching. You leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want a review for me to eat, go ahead and leave it in the comments. My name is Uniform Bread, and this is bad.